Let's learn more.
Let's learn more.
Let's learn more with Liberty.
Carrie Chapman Catt was a teacher and school superintendent in Iowa. She was a skilled strategist, and her efforts helped lead the women's suffrage movement over the finish line. She had been an activist in the women's suffrage movement since the 1880s, and she worked closely with Susan B. Anthony. Carrie served as the president of the National American Suffrage Association, or NAWSA, from 1900 to 1904, and then again from 1915 to 1920. She was brilliant and was skilled at organizing campaigns, mobilizing volunteers, and delivering speeches. Throughout her 40 years of service in the women's suffrage movement, she mobilized 1 million volunteers, gave hundreds of speeches, and led dozens of campaigns. When Carrie Chapman Catt returned as NAWSA president in 1915, she proposed what she called the winning plan. Her plan tactfully coordinated state suffrage efforts with efforts to pass a constitutional amendment securing women's right to vote. The next year, Jeannette Rankin became the first woman elected to Congress after running on a platform of a women's suffrage constitutional amendment. Jeannette Rankin's election helped solidify Carrie Chapman Catt's plan. Carrie Chapman Catt was able to influence President Woodrow Wilson, who expressed his support for women's suffrage in 1918. At first, the proposed women's suffrage amendment failed in the Senate, but in 1919, the 19th Amendment, guaranteeing women the right to vote, finally passed the House and Senate. And on August 26, 1920, the 19th Amendment was ratified, becoming law in America. Less than 3 months later, more than 8 million women cast their ballots for the first time. After decades of work by many different people, the women's suffrage movement finally succeeded.